all week long, so it better get here, huh? Now, if you look closely at our camera, a little bit of a jiggle going on right now. There's some breezes that are coming in, and that typically happens before a front arrives. It's kind of like with the ocean. Before you have a big wave that comes through, you have all the water goes back a little ways, and then it all rushes on in. Well, that's kind of what we're looking at right now with these breezes. Temperatures today in the 90s, yet again, but it wasn't a record-breaking day anyway. 98 was the record high. We only got to 96. So we'll have to try harder next time. 92 is the low temperature, would be normal for this time of year. We're going to get to normal and below normal for a few days. 72 would be our normal low temperature. I think we're going to be in the 60s, not tonight, but starting and then tomorrow and then for the next several nights. That's going to feel pretty good. There's a look at the front. So we're getting the tail end of the front. So much stronger activity to the north and east of us. But look at the temperatures. The 66 in Amarillo, 89 in Midland, right as the front is passing there. We're looking at 86 here, 82 in Austin. So even 60s up into Oklahoma City. Much cooler temperatures. Not too bad, but there's some severe weather going on because this is where the strongest area of the front is. Temperatures in the low 60s in Chicago, Omaha, up in Minneapolis, and then you got all the humid air out ahead of this. So this is very dry air behind it, very humid air in front of it, and that's why we're seeing the big-time thunderstorms tonight stretching from Arkansas through Kentucky. Illinois has been in on this. Cleveland is about to have some of this as well. More than likely, we're not going to see weather like this. We might see a couple of showers here or there, but this is where the real strong part of the front is, and we're just on the tail end of it. Now, we might have a stray shower or two in, tomorrow morning, but it's not going to be widespread. Certainly not going to be severe like what they're seeing there. Okay, here's a look at the upper level winds. What's going on with the winds? Now, we've had this big area of high pressure. That's what this circle is right in here. Starting to push back to the west a little bit. You see all these close lines? These are isobars, lines of equal pressure. The closer the lines together, the more wind you've got, and the wind blows parallel to the lines. So you see these lines coming from the north heading south. That means the air coming right out of Canada to the south. Now, we're just on the edge of all that. So they're going to see much stronger storms in Chicago east, and we're just along the slide getting a taste of that drier, cooler air as it pushes the humidity out into the Gulf of Mexico. And it looks like this is going to last for a couple of days. Now, tomorrow is a big football day. I know all over the country, all kinds of football games, but it's historic for Texas A&M. And as they take on Florida tomorrow, temperatures will be in the 80s, north winds 5 to 15. Great football weather there. Also, great football weather just about anywhere in Texas, by the way. But it will be breezy tomorrow, too. Lows tonight, 70s for us, 60s in Dallas, 50s into Amarillo. High temperatures tomorrow. Now, we will make it to the low 90s, perfectly average, but that's because it takes a little while for that cooler, drier air to get here, even though the front will pass us early in the morning. But after that, I think we're only going to see highs in the 80s for a couple of days, but it's also going to be drier. 76 a low temperature tonight, south winds 5 to 10, a little gust to 15. Tomorrow, we'll see winds at 15 miles per hour, gusting to 20 behind that front. And after the front passes, our chances for rain go down to 0 again, and highs will be in the 80s, lows in the low 60s into Monday morning. Like those 60s with the dry air in place.